The Phantom Painter. The city buzzed with whispers of the Phantom Painter. Priceless paintings vanished from high-security galleries, leaving no trace but empty frames and puzzled guards. At the heart of the chaos stood Dr. Evelyn Sinclair, a reclusive art historian. Her unmatched expertise in Renaissance art made her the perfect ally to unmask the thief. Meanwhile, Leo Hart, a daring private investigator known for solving impossible cases, watched the news with keen interest. He had a personal stake in catching the Phantom Painter. Their paths crossed when the latest theft hit the famed Louvre Museum. The stolen masterpiece, a Leonardo da Vinci, had been under Evelyn's study before it vanished. "We need to work together," Leo insisted when he visited Evelyn's cluttered study. Reluctantly, she agreed, intrigued by the challenge and Leo's reputation. They began their investigation at the Louvre. Security footage showed nothing unusual. It was as if the painting had disappeared into thin air. Evelyn examined the empty frame. "The thief knows their art," she mused. "They took only the painting, leaving the frame and protective glass intact." Leo nodded. "We need to understand their motive. Why these particular paintings? And how do they bypass such tight security?" Their first clue came from an unexpected source, a small, hidden camera in the corner of the gallery. It captured a shadowy figure in the dead of night. The footage was grainy, but Evelyn noticed something peculiar. "Look at the brush strokes," she pointed out. "The thief is an artist, recreating parts of the frame." Leo marveled at the precision. Whoever it is, they're talented. But why risk so much for these specific artworks? There must be a pattern. They studied the list of stolen paintings. Each was a masterpiece from different periods, but all had one thing in common: mysterious, unsolved histories. Evelyn's eyes lit up. The thief isn't just stealing art. They're solving historical mysteries, perhaps believing they can reveal hidden truths. Leo was skeptical. But why steal them? Why not study them like any other historian? Evelyn had no answer, but they knew they were on the right track. Their next stop was an old bookstore rumored to deal in black market art. The owner, a grizzled man named Marcus, had connections they needed. Marcus was wary but intrigued by their proposition. "The Phantom Painter, huh? I've heard whispers, but no one knows much. They're a ghost." Leo leaned forward. "We need information on anyone selling high-value paintings recently, especially those with a secretive background." Marcus hesitated, then nodded. "There's one place. An underground auction happening tonight. Only the elite of the art underworld are invited." That night, Leo and Evelyn disguised themselves and infiltrated the auction. The atmosphere was tense, filled with whispered deals and hidden agendas. Among the crowd, Evelyn spotted a familiar face, Damian Gray, a notorious art collector with a shady reputation. He had a taste for the illicit. Leo watched Damian closely. "If anyone knows about the stolen paintings, it's him. We need to get close and see what he's after." They mingled, pretending to be potential buyers. When a Da Vinci sketch was unveiled, the bidding war began. Damian was a fierce contender. Evelyn recognized the sketch. "It's a fake," she whispered to Leo. "But an incredibly good one. The real one was stolen a month ago." Leo raised an eyebrow. "Is the Phantom Painter also a forger? Or are we dealing with a network of art criminals?" The mystery deepened. After the auction, they followed Damian to his opulent mansion. They needed to confront him without blowing their cover. Inside, they found Damian admiring his new acquisition. "A masterpiece, isn't it?" he said, not noticing their approach. Evelyn stepped forward. "Or a masterful fake," she corrected. Damian's smile vanished, replaced by a steely glare. "Who are you?" he demanded. Leo revealed their identities, causing Damian to laugh. "You think I'm the Phantom Painter? Hardly." Evelyn remained calm. "We know you by stolen art. Tell us what you know about the Phantom Painter, or we expose your entire collection." Damien sighed. "Fine. I know of the Phantom Painter. Brilliant artist, but a ghost. They move through the shadows, impossible to trace." Leo pressed on. "Any leads on where they might strike next?" Damien thought for a moment. "The only clue is a rumor. They have a studio." "Where?" Evelyn asked, her interest piqued. Damien shrugged. "Somewhere hidden. I've heard whispers of an abandoned factory near the docks." With this new lead, Leo and Evelyn headed to the docks. The factory loomed ominously, its windows dark and foreboding. They sneaked inside, finding remnants of old canvases and paint supplies scattered around. It was clear someone had been here recently. "Look at this," Evelyn said, pointing to a half-finished painting. "It's a replica of the stolen Da Vinci. This must be their workspace." Suddenly, footsteps echoed through the empty factory. They hid, watching as a figure emerged from the shadows, carrying a canvas. The figure moved with grace, carefully examining their work. It was then that Evelyn recognized them, a former art student of hers, Isabella. Isabella was a prodigy, but she had vanished years ago. "What is she doing here?" Leo whispered, trying to understand. They waited until Isabella left before stepping out. "We need to follow her," Evelyn insisted. "She might lead us to the missing paintings." They tailed Isabella through winding streets until she reached a small, hidden gallery. Inside, they saw the stolen masterpieces displayed proudly. Isabella turned, sensing their presence. "Evelyn?" she gasped, her eyes wide with surprise. "What are you doing here?" Evelyn stepped forward. "We could ask you the same. Why steal these paintings? What are you hoping to achieve?" Isabella sighed. "You wouldn't understand. These paintings hold secrets, stories untold. I'm preserving them, revealing their true essence." Leo interjected. "But you're breaking the law. These masterpieces belong to the world, not just to you." Isabella shook her head. "The world doesn't appreciate their true value. I'm giving them a new life, one where their stories can be fully realized." Evelyn felt a pang of sadness. "You're talented, Isabella. But this isn't the way. You're risking everything for a dream that could destroy you." Isabella hesitated, torn between her passion and the consequences of her actions. "What do you propose, then?" she asked, her voice trembling. Leo stepped forward. "Work with us. Help us restore these paintings to their rightful place. Use your talents for good, not theft." Isabella looked at the stolen art, then at Evelyn. "Will they forgive me? Can I ever be redeemed?" she asked softly. Evelyn placed a hand on her shoulder. "It won't be easy, but yes. We can help you make things right, one step at a time." Isabella agreed, and they began the arduous process of returning the stolen masterpieces. The art world buzzed with news of the recovered treasures. Leo and Evelyn kept Isabella's identity secret, ensuring she had a chance to atone without facing immediate retribution from the authorities. Together, they worked to reveal the hidden stories within each painting, sharing their findings with the world. The true essence of the art was unveiled. Isabella found a new purpose, teaching art and history, using her skills to inspire others rather than to deceive. The Phantom Painter was no more, replaced by an artist dedicated to truth and beauty. The city slowly recovered from the thefts. Leo and Evelyn continued their partnership, solving mysteries and uncovering secrets within the art world. Their bond grew stronger with each case. The legend of the Phantom Painter became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fine line between genius and madness, and the power of redemption. Through their journey, Evelyn and Leo learned that art, much like life, is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, with each brushstroke telling a story. And so, they embarked on new adventures, always seeking the next hidden masterpiece, their hearts and minds forever intertwined in the pursuit of truth.